So the master bathroom didn't have a toilet in it. It had been broken. I'm assuming that's due to the previous owners, but it could have been due to freezing. But either way, we have to put a toilet in. And I wanted to get a dual flush because I thought those were kind of cool. But when I first started looking at them, they were like $300. And I was like, okay, it's not worth $300 just to be able to flush, you know, 2 different buttons for flushing. But when we went to Home Depot to pick up some other stuff, we looked at toilets and they had this Glacier Bay brand. And normally, in the past when I've replaced toilets, you know, I paid $150 or so, and I got a toilet, the bowl, and the tank, and that's it. You had to buy all the rest of the stuff. This one actually came with an entire kit. So it's got the gaskets, the wax ring, the bolts, the plastic to go into the pipe. It's got everything. Toilet seat. Even the last one I put in Villa Park, I had to buy another toilet seat to put on it because the bowl didn't even come with a toilet seat. So I'm pretty excited to see how this works out with the dual flush, all the hardware for $100. Alright, so it was a pretty big mess, but I cleaned it all out. We're good to go. We put the new bolts in. And we'll put the ring on the bottom of the toilet and set it in place. So I'm going to give it a little press so it sticks to the bottom of the toilet. And then we flip this up. Do our best to set it straight. Whoops. Come on. There we go. So this is the part that scares me the most. In the Villa Park house, the $150 toilet I was talking about, I got to buy due to this. When I screwed, because I took the toilet out to put the tiles down in that bathroom, and when I put it back together, I ended up cracking it. So that's the part that scares me the most. So this is the part where the instructions say to be careful tightening it because you could do damage. And I think that should be on the last, those other set of bolts, because this is pretty simple. So this has even got the fitting on it to fit around the nut, which is nice. Pop that on. Set it in place, put a washer and a wing nut on, and go to the next step. Alright, so this is interesting because the flusher's on the top, instead of feeding it through the side like, you know, most of them, we have to put this together. I gotta look and see which way it goes. Alright, so I guess it's kind of obvious that these are water drops, so it doesn't go this way. But it says to align the single flush with the blue, which is on the left. And then I gotta go back and read the instructions on how to adjust it. Cool. And these have the slot on them, so I can just, you know what? That looks big enough. Probably use a key on it. Yeah. Alright, just gotta hook up the water. Alright, so this is the best I can do as far as getting the camera where you guys can see what I'm doing, but I can't because the tripod's too big. So if I had to pick a place for it to leak, I'm hoping it leaks from here because that's easy. You know, you just tighten it some more until the gasket is nice and sealed. If it leaks from here, I got a problem, and if it leaks at the wax ring, I got a problem. Let's turn the water on. Which way does it go? So far, no leaks. Everything's dry over here. Dry over there. Nothing here. Looks good. Let's try it out. So, single flush. I guess that's why they have the instructions on adjusting it. Let's see how this works. Yeah, so it needs to push down farther. So adjusting this is pretty easy. You just loosen this lock nut right here, back this out to increase the length here, and then put the lock nut back down, and that's all there is to it. So now I get to flush 20 gallons of water trying to adjust this, but I'll get it figured out. Alright, so after playing with it just for a minute, I just had to lengthen this one a little bit, but this one was fine right from the get-go. So we're all set. This is a nice little toilet, I like it.